This weekend, you probably noticed that the weather is changing here in Toronto, those of you in Toronto. And if you're elsewhere in the world, I'd like to welcome you. Today in this video, you're going to learn a lot about health and wellness. Just a little introduction. I was the first Kurdish student from my region to be elected to become not elected. I had to pass through rigorous examinations to qualify to go to university in Iran. So being a doctor just comes natural to me. I'm not a doctor by profession, but I'm a health practitioner and I have mentors, coaches, teachers that have taught me incredible value and have brought me to this place where I can present today to you, present to you the opportunity to learn about camel care. This is recorded for our partners in Saudi, in Mongolia, in Istanbul, and elsewhere. If you are a customer, I'd like to welcome you to stay with us till the end of this video. If you are just watching randomly because you just subscribed to our YouTube channel, this is Blue Zones for Business. My name is Arif Gilany. This is a concept where we promote health as a choice. Health is your choice. And here we create customers for life because once you try our products, you're not going anywhere else. These are very, very addictive product. Now will be available as of next week that we would be at the CNE, Canadian National Exhibition. This time we decided, with the help of AI and our partners, to go online instead of going into the store. So once it's activated, we will announce it and you will be able to get the first access to all these products. Now, what they will do for you is very, very interesting. So stay with me and let me get this started with 7 potential benefits of camel care apparels and sleepwear. 1, natural temperature regulation. The body functions at 37 degrees Celsius, and the fibers of camel hair regulate the temperature around the body to be around exactly that temperature. Now, these are not claims, these are historically researched by Avcena and ever since been used all over the world. And wherever the camels are known, people know the benefits. And I'm introducing it to you who you didn't know. Maybe you're Western, maybe in Canada, maybe you're too busy, maybe in Europe, in Scandinavia, wherever you are. This is a presentation about camels and 7 potential camel care benefits of the apparels and sleepwear. Number 1 is will temperature regulate your temperature like a regular perfect sleep. Number 2, comfort for rest and sleep is soft insulating fibers create comfortable environment, which is that 37 regular temperature. And then it's moisture management. Camel fibers has natural moisture management properties, which means it wicks away rain or wetness or dry. It basically absorbs it, dries it, and releases it into air. If you can imagine that, it's like bamboo shoots, camel hair, and it's curly and it's circular. So it is a lot of delicate pieces that go together to provide these. These are the first natural health and wellness apparel was made out of camel hair, and I'm here to tell you about the breathability. Camel fibers can allow air to circulate throughout the whole blanket or even the sock. Every day it's clean, self-cleaning, breathability, lightweight, and dry heat. When people get sick, they want to go for a massage because hot rock massage or whatever it might be to give them a little bit of more circulation. This does it naturally. Again, warm to dry heat is the key to recovery. Those of you who have any ailments, any pains, you got to try this. You cannot afford not to try it. What you don't know can hurt you. So stay till the end. Natural fibers are amazing. Comfortable alternative for those of you who are looking to change the nylon-based product into more natural products, and customers are interested in animal fibers consistently. Now, the world is waking up to more natural living than the old nylon living that we all have experienced. Comfortable outdoor living. Oh boy, this is for soldiers. If you got somebody away in soldiering, you got to buy them a gift personally. For camping enthusiasts, for hunters, for travelers. Do you travel? Oh boy, I've been on on the road for the good part of last 10 years with my camel care blanket. Anywhere, you just throw it on yourself, you lie down 5 minutes, deep sleep. Very solid deep sleep because of all these benefits. For those of you who are partners, make sure that you learn this. Make sure that you understand the ins and outs of how it works. Natural temperature, yes, camel care regulates the body temperature if it's close enough to the body, and it is perfect for sleep, and it is moisture wicking. It has a lot of benefits that we're going to go through in this quick presentation. So here's the brief history of camels. Back in 2013, I was a financial advisor with a company called Primerica. One day I've got a call. Mom's dying. Here's a picture of my mom on the right-hand side. You got to go see her because she wants to see you. And I packed up my bag, resigned from my position as a regional vice president at a company called Primerica, packed up my bag and headed out to Istanbul from there to go see my mother in Kurdistan, which is east of Iran. And now it's basically under a lot of pressure politically at the moment. But my mother, thank God, not only survived these heart attacks, but also today is still alive, knock the wood, again, because partially because of the positive belief that she had in her head. She's a very simple woman, never educated, but believes in the things that yours truly recommend. And I recommended the socks and the waist support and the knee support, and she has the whole apparel system. And she is still living in what we call the blue zones, where people live to age of 100. So my goal is to take my mother to the blue zones. If you like, to your mother, your father, your sister, your brother to go to the blue zones, here's your gateway to the camel story, because the camels are originally from Canada. The hoof of the camel was not made for the sand. It was made for snow and ice, so flat so it won't fall, just like a shoe, just like a snowshoe. And the fur of the camel was to protect it, like the polar bear, how the polar bear stays in the ice, in the north. The camels have the same properties. What happened in the ice age? They got split up. Some of them traveled down to South America and became llamas, alpacas, and all those things. The other ones traveled over to Asia, came over to the ice age to Asia, and some of them stayed in Mongolia. These are the two hump big camels that you see in the middle of the picture right here. The other one that you see on the left-hand side is the one hump, we call it dromedary camel. Again, I'm the camel guy. I'm the expert in the camel world, and we do have other businesses that I promote that I am a part of, but this is my passion. This is my baby. I created this from an idea, from pain of my mother to the story that you hear right now. So if you have painful stories, hang around. You're going to learn a lot. We're going to have a lot of discussions about your story, not mine. But first, let's introduce you to the product that may take you to the age 100, which is my goal, my dream, my passion. So here's this mission. This is to cultivate and inspire global communities with purpose-driven entrepreneurs to build sustainable businesses. This is a sustainable business. It has been tested for 10 years, and we have partners in US, in Canada, and in Middle East right now with the company in Mongolia. So all working in tandem to provide you this opportunity that you're going to be taking a look right now. Our philosophy, wear what naturally heals your body. That's what we started out. As I mentioned, how it's helped out my family members and thousands of our customers over the last 10 years. So this is a little bit of education for our new partners who don't know anything about it, that are just on board because they test it out and they love it. Like Mafara in Saudi called me this morning. He says, most of the nights I live in my car and I live with my blanket because it's providing me with amazing sleep. I can't live without it. Again, once you try it, you'll experience it and you'll see what we mean. It's been used for thousands of years. Camel cashmeres, yak wool, and so on and so forth have been used throughout history. And what you wear will heal your body. As I mentioned, with a lot of customer coming back testimonials, my own testimonial that I can't live without my camel blanket. So those of you who travel, who go places, who go camping, who go fishing, who are in the army, who are elsewhere, you have to get your hands on one of these camel care sleeping bag that's right now under manufacturing, and it will be ready for distribution by October, which the hold gets really, really serious. So here's our offer, here's our support for you. This is absolutely the best in the West in health and wellness, and health, as I mentioned in the beginning, is a choice. So here we go. The whole line is now available for this winter, starting from the comforters to blankets and to sleeping bags, jackets. Again, we have tested them out and we were making improvements. This is a project that will continue into 2027. So those of you who are watching, stay tuned. There's a lot of changes and partnerships and exciting news coming up on daily basis. This is our company structure for those of you who are planning to partner up with us or have partnered up with us. Again, we have the registration of the business in Canada, our home office, and distribution of products in several locations is available this winter. If you like to go see a physical location like Soldier Gear in Barrie, or Canadian leather distributors in Toronto or elsewhere. If you're interested in learning, the structure is like this. We have our office here in Canada. We have our manufacturing in Mongolia. We have distributions in Turkey, in Europe, Scandinavia, USA, Middle East, and I personally am looking forward to visiting Russia. I'm just applying for visas and stuff like this to make sure that there's a flawless and never been to Russia. So I'm really excited to go Siberia and see how cold it is there. I searched the cold. I chased the cold. I'm a cold weather person, a nomad, Kurd, top of the mountains. You can imagine, and been on the road since then. So here's the opportunity. Two ways to collaborate with us. The first way is if you have a storefront, if you're a distributor of any sort, if you're a retailer, we can be a partnership program where you make you're 100% on your investment of any products that we offer. The catalog will be available by end of this month, and you can request a list of product catalog and prices, and we'll send them to you. At the end of this video, we'll give you the information. But the second way is to join our sales force, whether locally or online. You can help us distribute this product to the people who really need it and want it. And my question is, do you know anyone in pain? All humans experience pain exactly the same way. If not yourself, your parents, your neighbor, your sister, your mother, somebody's in pain somewhere in the world all the time. And this relieves pain, brings comfort, gives you a lot of exciting things to talk to customers about. So if you become a retail distributor or a distributor with us or a retail partner, your customers will bring back more customers. That's how we survived 10 years in Canada, one of the toughest economies in the world. If you can make it in Canada, you can make it anywhere. I can tell you this, because here's our experience in various hospitals, but people have been so receptive because the story is so interesting. It's incredible. We're turning it into a series on actually YouTube, and perhaps for a Netflix docudrama directed by our friend Frank Russo. You never know what happens when you're in the blue zone, because you meet people who are in the blue zones. Frank, for example, Frank is 78. He just turned 78 years old, or I hope I'm saying it right, Frank, but it's happy birthday just last month. But he's in the blue zones. He lives happy ever after in Toronto, and we want to get people associated with us who have a long-term vision, so it gets us all to 100 years. But here is the short list for this next 12 months, and we're looking for distributions by September, starting September 2026. We're scaling this globally through e-commerce business, again, as I mentioned, on the website. By November, Camel Care Club investments and partnerships are finalizing, and we're expanding our factory to do some franchise expansion. And that's the plan for June, July of 2027. Until September, we should have a location at least in 5 to 7 different major cities around the world. Our target market is airports. I love to buy things on the airport. You know, when you're in the airport, you just love to spend your money, even for the crap that you won't need because you're in that mode, you're in that excitement mode and things like this. But we'll bring you all of these bundles somewhere along the way if you don't get involved directly online and get ahead of everybody else because our areas of focus first for business people is business to B2B business. You can market this anywhere, anytime around the world, and you all you need is connect us with those buyers or those retailers in your local area, and you will be able to make money. And the second one is online through cloud-based opportunities, whether you are an influencer, whether you're trying to promote some sort of health and wellness, various groups and social media, you can also do this. And again, we have an opportunity that we can discuss with you directly. Here's our team. I just wanted to conclude this with our team. Who's behind it? Why do we start it out? Because it helps our family, helps our brother, sister, mother, everyone else. And the second one, who's behind it? I'm very proud of this gentleman right here that have partnered up with us. First is my good brother, Monkbuyer, who is the factory director in Mongolia, who design and manufacture all of these products with himself and his team. And the other gentleman in the middle is our Saudi partner, who we're talking right now on getting these comforters to luxury hotels in Saudi and elsewhere. So if you know any hotel owners, luxury resort owners, or stores or places like casino areas or airports where there's a lot of traffic, because the more eyes they see, the more they will be interested in knowing, because these are premium products that have impacted our lives. And the last gentleman on the left-hand side is Sheikh Nihad Gilany, my nephew and our representative in in Middle East, who's done business through Turkey, Iran, Iraq, and Kurdistan region, basically, and is in charge of expansion in that area. And I am here in Toronto, Canada, and talking to partners in US, in Canada. And if you'd like to book an appointment, make sure you get in touch. I'm Arif Gilany. This is real. This is happening, and you could be a part of very, very exciting opportunities, because we have a communications platform where we teach people, because an educated customers is a customer for life. And you have all experienced that. Restaurants you go, places you go, once you try this, you'll never want to try anything else, for winter at least, or for pain at least, for those that you care about. We provided training on Wednesdays, every Wednesday, this starting on September 1st, and Mondays, business opportunities related to artificial intelligence and how we're employing artificial intelligence to get to more people with our Camel products, and how we partner up to bring in other companies on board to have a gift for Christmas for their employees through our product package program. Again, the program is available online for viewing at www.camelcare.ca, and you can send us email if you have any questions, and or text us via WhatsApp, and we'll be glad to get in touch with you and give you any information update you need. Here's a picture, and this is approved by my mama. Why do I do this? Mama's still watching me. Thank you, and have a hump day. Have a beautiful day. Have a Camelful day, because Camel sales community is about education, because it's about having a great day, because it's about books and caravans and the Silk Road and the whole education program that comes with it. I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can spend an hour a week just learning these concepts in your language, being able to translate it in them. I'm doing this in 3 languages, in Kurdish, in Persian, and in English, of course, my favorite language, because it's so easy to communicate ideas. You would just probably would love to have one of these socks tomorrow morning when you wake up. Just pull it on and see how it feels. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.